Shit, still the icon for Hector.
What?
Oh, right. It's live. Why the fuck is my camera messed up?
It's a great question.
Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Just...
Under the sea.
Wow, that is not it. Feel bad.
Under the sea. That's when we start streaming, and then Disney like.
Why do you sound like why do you sound like the Count when you use under the sea?
Under the sea.
1 sea, ha ha ha. 2 sea, ha ha ha.
Under the sea, Sing once again with me a strange duet. All right. I think that gets everything in order. I fixed the camera situation, so it's not just big green background taking up half the screen, just my stupid, ugly, fairy face. What's going on, everybody? We are now a minute and 47 seconds into the stream, and absolutely have addressed that, I think, once, maybe. So, we're going to continue from off last week, the shit show dumpster fire that was.
It wasn't that bad.
As always,
it was a fucking disaster.
As always, We
saw the finish line. We were at the first. We were first, and then we tripped.
Yes.
And then we stumbled, and then we fell off the cliff.
Around.
I am your DM / dumpster fire facilitator, Maelstrom.
You got the gasoline.
Yes, I got the gasoline. I give them the tools, and they stick them right in their eyeballs as soon as I give it to them. Anyway, and we're joined with our cast of players that we went over at the session 1, so we'll just do a quick recap of that. So, we pull up the character sheets so I don't get it all wrong. And for the viewing pleasure of those at home, Svanhild is played by Zach.
Hello.
Yes. We have Myron.
Hello.
Yes. We have Jerbear playing Moonpie Red Dirt.
Good day, mate.
Hector Moonacre, played by Sheila.
Hello.
And Renard Al Churched Up Tariq, played by Tariq.
Enchanté.
All right. And from there, so just quick recap of the last game. Our cast of lovable losers, in game, of course.
Is that our group name?
I guess.
Lovable losers.
I mean,
if we ever
episode title. Episode title.
Yes.
Here we go.
Keep in mind, this all happened in the span of one in-game day. They got into a fight with a lunch lady, / started a love relationship, a romantic, the seeds of a romantic relationship with the lunch lady, left the grounds to unwind after a food fight, if you will, and then they went into a tavern, which they antagonized some of the patrons. A couple of unwise words spoken to it looks like they finally solved their issue, and they found some kind of advantage to get them through the initiation trials, but things escalated after
something happened.
One of the mercenaries took offense to something that Hector said, and which got him punched in the face, and then things escalated from there, and then they decided to pull out weapons and speed forward through a bit of a fight, and they find themselves in jail. They are currently incarcerated.
besides two of them, Myron and
Oh yes.
Well, sure.
Svanhild,
Svanhild.
who are walking the streets.
Svanhild.
Don't put it that way.
Roxanne.
The party is split.
Everybody is split. Yes.
The party is split.
One's in jail. One's in school.
3 are in jail.
Oh, 3 in jail. Then.
Yes. 2 on jail. Where is it? Yeah, East Mine maps. No matter. I should have found this.
Very good.
So, what group are we starting with here?
Well,
That's a great question.
let's while I pull up this map, let's start out with the non-incarcerated folk. What do you guys left the area? Where did you go to?
Myron would probably walk casually, not to draw attention to himself, because I think we ended off with Myron arm in hand with Svanhild, and I guess walking casually, and then finding a secret or more isolated spot to discuss next
Yeah,
steps.
so I'm just out of the way to have a little chat.
Or did
Yes.
I mean, you fled a little bit prior to Svanhild leaving. Where did you
I
run
was
to?
like right behind him.
Oh, he was right behind me.
Oh yeah, you dashed out of the tavern. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Pull this. Okay, so you guys dart off behind the corner somewhere or something?
We walked probably a few blocks away, and then point out to an alley where we could just have a more quiet, private conversation, I suppose.
All right. So you guys leave the initial area. You don't quite head back to the campus grounds, and you duck behind the alley. It's getting later in the evening. Given everything that happened, the 2 guards that were there decided not to pursue you, and
Yes.
they have their hands full with what's going on in the tavern anyway. So, you find yourselves an alleyway panting from running for your you, maybe not so much Svanhild. They didn't have to. She didn't have to leave as quickly as you did because you caused property damage and he didn't. Okay. All right. So what are you guys discussing?
So we're down 2 people now. If that's not blatantly obvious, I believe Svanhild.
It would appear so. I'm not sure what exactly we should be doing next.
Yes,
I'll switch up the
we need 2 people. We either try another bar, or tavern, one or the other, whatever names those are, or we retreat back to the safety of school grounds and try to maybe persuade employees or older class people to join us.
I somehow don't see that going very well.
Yeah. Well, we do have the cafeteria lady. If we possibly exchange a day's work in her kitchen for a day's help in our group, possibly that would answer one position.
Well, we could always try. When exactly do you know if when these trials are starting?
Tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
Shit.
Myron would remember. What was it?
Was it 6?
Yeah, it's 6 a.m.
6 a.m. Should we go? Should we look for another bar, or should we go back to school? I believe that is our only 2 options.
I think it'd be best at this point to just... I don't know, because if we can't find someone, then...
We must find 2 people. I guess we head back to school, but we take the long route, stopping through taverns.
I suppose that's our best
bars.
shot.
Nice. Okay.
So what are we looking for? And let's not say anything that would. I don't even understand what.
I believe I have a bit more tact if you simply let me do the talking.
Of course.
At the very least, I can avoid a fight breaking out. But
I do have a total of 10 gold with me. If with that information, if you offered it in persuasion, that is doable.
I've got a fair amount myself, so don't.
So we have the ability to pay them.
Yes. But what exactly? I'm not sure we're in a position to. Beggars can't be choosers, as they say, but perhaps we should look for some kind of specialist. What exactly does your skill set revolve around? You're a sneaky type? Yes?
Yeah. Yes, sneak and arrows from afar.
Right.
You?
I can fight close up. I tend to prefer magic, and I can't exactly handle myself.
So we need a big fella.
Yeah, someone big to hit hard and take hard hits for the rest of us.
So the lunch lady.
That's not a bad call.
But plan B. Plan B.
There should be
Plan B, I suppose.
Roll insight.
Who?
Either one of you.
Okay. I have +3.
Eight and a 9.
8 and a 9.
That sounds like a great plan.
So we only need 1 person, but if we find 2, always the lunch lady.
Yes, the lunch lady is. I believe she should be our backup.
Yeah. Yes. All right.
We could always try to head for the guardhouse to see if or the jail to see if our compatriots are in any sort of.
Well, based on the guards' reactions to my and past experience of exits, they don't take kindly to jumping out the window.
Yes.
Even though it should open, but it didn't. For some reason, it was stained glass.
Well, you should open it with your hands, not your shoulder. Next time, I would recommend.
Well, I tried to open it, but it was not one of those windows which opened.
Well, either way.
Either way, we must
look for the rough, brutish types, or ideally a healer as well. But that's
yes. One that could be trusting in following up their word.
Right. Someone with some reputation. Maybe
there's an off-duty location where guards go for a drink, but they haven't heard news of either of us yet.
Well, my identity is hardly an issue, but you're right. Let's try to avoid this area, make some distance, and find somewhere.
Take a long route, and I guess. Do you know the area well?
Not particularly.
Me neither.
I can navigate around cities just fine. So we should be all right.
Yes, we.
What time is it, by the way, DM?
It's starting to. When you got there, it was. It took you 4 hours from noon where you guys were at, so I put you from 4 o'clock. By the time you made it to the city, it's probably roughly around 8 p.m.
Oh shit! I don't got much time at all.
Well, depending on how late the bars are open, I suppose some are open 24 hours.
Some are. You have inns that are open 24 hours.
Anyways, we must. If time is an issue, let us go quickly.
Indeed.
Can I do a perception check to find a non-shady bar?
A non-shady bar or non-shitty?
like a non-shady bar, like not where criminals hang out, like ones where like actual good-hearted adventurers and maybe more local folk, maybe a few guards would go for a drink.
Sure.
Okay. Come on, big money now. Oh, but not 20 on the other side.
You know,
Damn.
you know about the, some of the hangouts that the other Radiant Order members use, but I doubt you. It occurs to you doubt a full-fledged knight would, because the secrecy around the initiation process would help you through it directly.
Right.
Okay. Do I find any other bars or anything that's nice, or is it just like can't go there? Can't go there.
You do know that if you go to a better part of town, you'll probably find more reputable establishments.
Should we go there to the better part of town?
That seems like a wise course of action.
All right, let us go to the better part of town.
Yes, indeed.
All right. You're making your way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and you're homebound. Well.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's see. Okay. You make it through relatively unharassed. Well, unharassed completely. You find your way, you drift through the market district, and then you come upon the Ambassadorial district, and then you start to see different mix of well-to-do Lyrians and dwarves with finery on. They kind of look at you as if you're out of place and turn their noses up at you a little bit. But you do find you do seem to find an establishment. It's not as, you don't hear the music and revelry you heard immediately come from the place you were just at, but it'll probably be just fine for the purpose that you need, you assume.
Okay. I guess we go in.
Yeah.
All right, you go in. What's
the name of this bar?
You make me make up shit on the spot. I'm gonna write it down. Hold on. All right.
The American flag.
America! And every time you say the name of the bar, there's an eagle cry somewhere. Where did it come from?
Eagly's bar.
Nothing on the menu is less than 1,600 calories.
Eagly's bar.
Everyone's obese.
That's a good one. Obese.
It will be called
Peacemaker's Tavern.
the Gilder.
I haven't seen the Gilder.
Mm-hmm.
The Gilder.
Okay.
If this isn't my recruiter, tell me when I work.
When I enter, I'll scan the room and see if I spot anyone with weapons, armor, or muscle that we would need.
All right.
So, I guess another perception?
Yep.
I'll make one too, if that's all right.
Okay. Oh, both 8.
I
The number's on the other side.
Well, I mean, what really is, this kind of place anyway? This is clearly above out of your social circles. Maybe not so much for the bard. You have a little bit of grasping on it. But you don't see anybody. The problem with going to a more well-to-do establishment is there's not a lot of people that look like they can fight.
So,
or that would fight for kids for an exam, especially if they have a lot of money. They're not going to be as enticed by money to help you.
Do you spot anyone worthy who would possibly we can hire?
Now that I consider it, I don't imagine rich folk would want to do much fighting anyways.
To the next location then?
I suppose.
And we
like a more middle class area.
Yes, the area we just came from.
All right.
Well,
Off to the next bar.
All
And
right.
our name.
You go to the next bar.
The name?
You're douche. All right.
Twisted. You're a
Just
twisted
go
human
The
being.
douche. Okay.
You're a twisted human being.
the douche.
All right, La
Okay.
douche. I'm good.
That's what it's called?
No.
Oh my god.
Maybe in Barui, but not here. This will be the stuffed boar.
Ooh.
Stuff. Boar. Okay.
I feel like we've seen
Enter, scan the room.
All right.
Oh no, did I close my... Oh, where did it go, you...
could you.
Hey, where'd you
go? Dog.
Where do you come from, back on Nitro? Oh, that's insight, not insight. I want perception. Come on, big money. Big money. Big... 17!
Do I reckon he's bad?
All right. Yeah, I mean, you see a couple people there.
Svanhild.
Yes.
What about those ones? And I point them out.
The ones you're pointing at, are they like same armored or like fighter type?
Oh, they look a bit tired. It's an orc with a disheveled hair. He's looking tiredly into his ale cup as he's almost rest on table. Next to him, you see a it's a human male. He's got red hair that's wrapped in cloth around his head. And he's wearing a baggy shirt and pants. And there is a woman there. She doesn't look as tired as the men. She seems to be talking to one of them, the guy with his hair wrapped up, and he seems to be nodding absently to everything she's saying.
Is she human as well?
She is human, yes.
Okay.
All right, I think.
I'll follow your lead.
I'll just kind of walk up and stand close by. Excuse me. Hello there.
Who are you approaching specifically?
I mean, they're all the same table, right?
They're all at the same table, but I just
whoever the one that seemed like she was the most energetic and talkative.
We only need two, I whisper.
My mom was right, you over here. I should have married Bernard, but instead... And she keeps... And then you cut in, and she was like, what? The guy kind of lifts out a small sigh, escape him, has looked over at his buddy, and he kind of looks a little bit relieved that you showed up.
Good evening, you fine folk. Pardon the interruption, but correct me if I'm wrong, but you seem to me the adventurous type, no?
I don't know about adventurous. He says.
Can you swing a sword?
Guess.
That's good enough for me. As you see, I am in need of two companions. Myself and I, we need some assistance in a sort of tournament that will be happening soon, requiring teams of 4. We are, as of now, a team of 2. So
we considered the arena before, Jar, and it didn't really work out well. You hear the orc say.
This isn't the... what arena are you talking about?
You know, the Coliseum in the middle of the city.
Oh no.
No.
No, the trials for the academy.
Yes.
You see the human man kind of, he sparks out with he lifts his head a little bit, considering. The academy, he says. what harebrained scheme are you thinking about now? The woman says as she cuts it, and the man known as Jared goes to
Jared.
perks up. Yeah, Jarrid. Jared.
Was she asking me or
No, she's asking Jared.
Okay.
Not now, Della. I think I got something. This turn it all around. So, you guys.
Adele?
Dalla.
Dalla.
Yeah, Dallah. Dalla. Jared and Dalla. Like, so you're from the academy, and this is an entrance exam? He says.
That is correct. Yes.
Correct.
But what kind of exam is it? He asks suspiciously.
For entry into the exam or entry into the academy itself, they said we needed teams of 4 to
Continue.
Attempt it. They never said they had to be academy members as well.
Okay. Well, if that's true, if it's an entrance exam, if we help you and you pass, does that mean we get in? What's over at his buddy and him?
I believe you need a sponsor to be considered for membership, but I would have to get details on that. I cannot.
That would be something to ask one of the head knights.
Yes, exactly.
I'll tell you what, I don't know nothing about no head knights, but what kind of living you make? I've seen you guys in your fancy uniforms from now and then. What kind of living you guys make?
Mine's completely drenched in blood and dirty and torn up from my own blood from the fight with the chef.
Maybe not you guys specifically. Yours doesn't look too bad, but
it's not it's a life of the warrior, of course, if that is something you're all right with. But what would I know about the financial situation of some of the knights?
Well, the knights, the knights they're not. There certainly is nobility among them, but it is a place where commoners can find a relatively respectful position within society. It's definitely a move up from commoner, and what you don't get paid, and you don't make a lot of money per se, but you do get a lot of societal perks.
Well, I would say it's not necessarily as a pay, but being associated with, if you can have people within the academy vouch for you, then I believe you could probably find some good work around here.
All right, that sounds pretty good. See? Oh, wait. If you're married, Bernard, would he have this kind of luck? Money just falls into my lap, he says. She kind of rolls her eyes and scoffs. I'm gonna go get me a drink, she says. She slaps
we only need
suspiciously.
We only need 2 of you to join us.
Yes. Tell you what, as a sort of gesture of good faith, everyone buy a round. It's on me.
All right. You hear that, Tabar? It's me and you, buddy.
Tabar. That's the orc?
Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah. He says. He kind of looks up a little bit, but he doesn't really seem to be as excited about the prospect as his buddy.
What was your name?
Well, okay. Tabar. How about this? If you rather not be indulged
Jared, Tabar, and Dalla. Dalla's the female.
Dubar?
Yeah. If you rather not...
D-O-B-A or Dabar.
If you rather not be permanently connected to the order or anything like that, how about quick money? We pay you for joining our team, and if all of you perform well and me and my associates succeed in getting in, there will be a bonus.
Oh, well, a one-time payoff is fine and all, he says, but I'm looking at something more permanent in the long game. Now...
Well, here's the thing. If we make it in, knights and academy members are well respected, no? We can most certainly vouch for you if you ever need employment with, say, I don't know, anything from guarding caravans to simple bounty work.
I'm sure once we rank up, whenever we need mercenaries, we can always have your names on top of the list to provide higher paying and or safer jobs.
That's all well and good, but I was thinking about something bigger.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know any knights. I'm sure Debar here doesn't know any knights either. But you guys got patrons, right? That's how you got into this whole thing, right?
Correct.
Yes.
If you can get me if you can find me and Debar here a patron, we'll do it for free.
To enter you into the academy?
That's right.
Of course, you would need to do your own tryout next year because it'll be too late.
Well, I mean, sounds like there's room for. I mean, if we're already taking the initiation exam, don't you think it might be possible for us to get in?
It most certainly would, I imagine.
The captain was quite strict on the rules. Looked at the quite strict on the rules. Insulted one of the people's accents for not being to a high standard. So
Yes.
It's
It's
not a no, but it's not likely. To be honest.
That may be, but
That's
if you find us a patron, I'm sure they could figure out the details, right?
Yes, I suppose we can do it.
I could put a good name with my patron, and if you work
That's
hard,
good.
maybe they
Good
will
word, then.
sponsor you one day. But
Look,
how about this? We pay you for the one time, and we give a good word on to the patrons.
roll persuasion.
Okay. Do you want to help me out here for advantage?
Yeah. Can I assist or roll myself or what?
I mean, you can certainly try to assist, see if it goes anywhere.
Oh God, I have a negative
Roll
1 to
it.
persuasion.
I have a +5.
Can she roll?
The words didn't come out of her mouth.
Oh, okay. So do I have advantage from her?
I mean,
Can I at least give him a help action?
yeah, you can give him help action. That's fine.
Okay, come on. Okay, they're 11. Oh, sorry, 12. 12.
12, yeah. I mean, me and Debar here aren't getting any younger, you know. You look at it.
When will an opportunity like this come anytime soon? Anytime later?
If there's okay, I might consider that, depending on if you can find us a patron, maybe they can work that out. And if we have to settle for later, we have to settle for later. But get us talking to a patron, and you got a deal. We'll do it for free.
What's that I can do?
I will send a letter to my patron once I successfully get in. If that will include all of your names and where they can contact you.
Now, he says, I may be a dumb commoner, but I wasn't born yesterday, man. Nope. I think I take my payment up front. Thanks.
How much?
I already gave you my conditions. I want to talk to a patron.
Okay. What about the other two who've been very quiet?
Well, Dala said she was leaving. She went up to the bar to get herself a drink. Debar is just kind of following Jared's lead. He goes, well, I mean, if we can get money up front too, and it word in with a patron, don't you think that'd be worth it, Jared? Yeah, but you know, if you pile it on too much, you know how these lords are in following in with their promises. No offense, he says.
I am not a lord. Standing there, strange fellow with horns, and no one else like him ever.
Oh, well. I just assumed you know knights and all, he says.
Not necessarily, but perhaps a discussion for another time. So
Fair
as
enough.
for your,
But yeah,
what is it you seek in coin?
well, the coin. I mean, I'm future oriented. The coin can be negotiated. Was it 1 day's work?
How long would do we know how long it'd be?
What the? No, I don't think we know initially.
Okay.
Not sure, but we can perhaps work out a daily rate.
All right. How about
A daily rate with success getting in a bonus.
a gold each a day? And if we have to do any fighting that's gonna cause us any harm or anything like that, we get let's say a hazard per diem of 5 gold.
Outside of game, how much do you have, Svanhild?
135.
Never mind. Okay.
Well, I'm also a merchant's daughter, so I'm gonna fucking haggle the shit out of this. So hang on a second. One gold.
Dobar raises an eyebrow at him. Why don't you ask for the moon while you're at it? He scoffs. He kind of gives him like a cutting look.
So you say you're willing to negotiate, and it starts 5 silver with 3 gold hazard pay.
All right. Well, we can discuss this until the dogs come home, but as I said, if you get me a patron here right now, or tonight, or whenever before this entrance exam, I'll do it for free.
I'm afraid I can't get word into them for a while, so I shall pay you until we do receive word.
All right.
Mine is out of the city.
And then we'll take the payment, and I need something for collateral. You know, you got a trusting face and all, but I need to make sure that once you're free and clear and have your way up in the world, that you remember old Dobar and Jared.
I have nothing but my word.
Well, that doesn't mean much here, sir. Knight, he says.
And how much would you seek in collateral?
Well, that's a good question. Dobar, what do you think? Well, let's see. I know some people. We get their names true. If they don't follow through, certain times we can arrange accidents, I suppose. He says, scratching the back of his neck. Yeah. I suppose your lives are collateral enough.
Can I do I'm just checking something. Could I do Thieves' Cant to say you're not the only ones with contacts, but if they don't know Thieves' Cant, to see if they do know it or not?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I kind of do the Thieves' Cant version of subtle, like, scratch my face or tap the table or something along those lines to get that message across. See if they... notice or speak it.
Dobar looks at you and raises an eyebrow and he says, I don't know the words, but I know the tongue, thief. And my associates do more wet work, let's say.
And in Thieves' Cant, I reply, not a thief, an assassin.
Yep. All right.
Just so that Svanhild doesn't hear it.
He's just sitting there with his spoon in his mouth till...
Just sitting there eating, just like...
All right.
anyways.
He smiles at you. Well, you want to roll the dice on that, boy? He says.
I got a whole bag of them.
Don't know what dice have anything to do with this, but
Well, if it's all the same, dice or no, whatever you guys said, I'd rather not start a good relationship with that kind of weight hanging over it. What kind of assurances can you provide?
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. Gotta be something of value or something we can... Oh no, it's hard to take these things on trust.
I
don't know what you have to offer, but if you have anything to offer...
Coin should be good enough, no?
I mean, yes, for the initial work, but who's to say you're going to find us a patron later?
I write down the letter to my patron with my signature. I say names. Looking up at them.
I'm Jared Weller.
Jared Weller.
Founder of Wells Fargo.
Okay.
And I'm Dobar Alan.
Nice.
Allen. Got it. Tabar Allen.
What?
All right, so I'm writing this letter to my patron saying,
my name is not Alan, he says.
Tabar Allen.
Dobar an Alan.
Dobar Alan.
Yes.
Okay, and the woman name, is she part of this?
I don't believe she wanted any part of this.
I mean, a formidable woman she is, that's why I married her, Lord knows, but Lord knows, but I don't think this is their kind of, I prefer her not getting this kind of line of work, you know what I mean?
I see.
Fair enough.
All right, and I basically, when it's our turn to be quiet, I'll write the details of the letter, but I write my patron's name, just telling them these gentlemen have helped us inside to get it inside the academy. Please give them work or have a discussion with them of their abilities and opportunities may have. If word has got to you that I was successfully getting, their skills are worthy to notice. Sincerely, Myron. I show them the letter.
All right. Oh, well.
I give them. Let them read it.
All right. There.
And then I fold it up, put it in my coat pocket.
Okay.
You will receive that when you arrive for the academy tryouts.
Where and when, he says. But there's a small issue. You agreed to the payment, yes?
I believe we were discussing that.
Well,
Your offer was 1 gold a day with 6 gold and potential hazard pay, assuming hazards do arise.
Oh, if we're to fight, yeah, 6 gold.
That's about half of that. 5 silver and 3 gold in hazard.
5 silver. That's a little bit
Half
more.
a gold.
So I don't know. 5 silver a day. Okay.
Yeah. So just half their offer.
Roll persuasion.
Come on, baby.
Yeah. Deal, he says, trying to sustain a smile. You see, you gotta start off high, Dobar. He rolls his eyes.
We will see you at the. We're supposed to be with our groups at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. tomorrow. We will meet you. We will meet you at the front gate. Wait, is the academy open to the public, or do we
No.
need to escort them in?
You'd have to escort them in.
We will meet you at the academy grounds at 5 a.m. to escort you in, and you receive the letter once the teacher has confirmed that you are a part of the group, and when the challenges begin.
All right. Okay, he says. See you there, boys, lady.
Have a good night.
All
Take
right.
care.
Stand up.
All right, you guys leave as
As we leave, I just hold my hand up like this. I think you're supposed to slap it. I've seen it many times before, but I don't know what. Just, I don't understand the point of that.
Yes, let's go.
Dala gives you a dire look as she returns to her husband and his friend. They both are smiling at each other, and Jared is slapping Dala on the back as he's splitting the money with him. All right.
And I guess we just head back to the school to rest up and just to wake up a few hours later.
Indeed. Meanwhile,
I will mute and get ready to make a letter.
Let's see. Where's everybody's character sheets? I can't
Let's break
find
out.
them.
Should be right here.
Oh, that's why I have some typed in there. I'm like, why can't I find anybody? Moon Pie, you're in jail. Who else is in jail? Oh yeah, Renard, you're in jail. And Hector Moonacre, you are also in jail.
We got it. We'll get out of this. Come on, guys.
We got this. We got this.
We got this.
Alright, let's see. And let's move you to your current place. Where's the... So many maps. So many maps.
How are we gonna get out of this? That's a great question.
Alright, you guys can't see anything currently, correct?
Not at all.
Alright, good. Hold on. You should be able to see soon. Vision on. Orcs don't have visions, correct?
I think they have dark vision.
Do they? Okay.
Renard does not have dark vision.
I have 120 feet of dark vision. In magical and non-magical darkness.
Right. Moon Pie Red Dirt, you should be able to see.
Yep.
And then where's the stand-in token? Let's see. Head character.
Right there.
This one will be called
Oh god, that is Hector.
Wallfly. And it can be all players. All players. Save changes. I'm gonna put a fly thing for this eventually, but let's vision, night vision. Save setting. Alright, so everybody should be able to see.
Gotcha.
Alright. So you guys are bound in shackles and escorted back to through the tavern district into next to the mercantile district. Well, the entertainment district, I should say, and then you're thrown into a jail in one of the guard houses there.
All right.
Well, you'll stand in front of the magistrate at the earliest convenience. And I should have to tell you, in Telvara, that could be a while. You guys should make yourselves comfortable. We'll sort you out and get you more permanent accommodations later.
Yeah, Renat will walk up to the. He can walk up to the bars, right?
Yeah, you can walk up to the bars.
Our feet were shackled too. No, he's going to the bar and say, me and my friends, we are students of Raidenwick Academy, and we have something to go to early in the morning. Please, let us go just for a little bit so we can attend our trial.
Roll that with double disadvantage.
Double disadvantage? That's not possible.
Actually,
Was that
William Briggs
persuasion?
can't have double disadvantage. Either have it or don't.
I know, I'm joking.
14.
That was the joke. Yeah.
Double disadvantage.
That was just me and saying nice way that he doesn't care.
Damn. All right.
Well, maybe you should have thought about that before you started a bar fight and tried to kill somebody.
I swung on no one.
Well, like I said, I responded. There was a ruckus. You were accused. I'm not the magistrate. You'll be able to make your complaints in front of the magistrate, he says.
Would you? Would they be able to? Can you allow me my one free letter?
One free letter?
Yeah, I want. I like to
My
call
one
someone.
sending spell.
I'd like to call
Maybe
someone.
a bird. One free bird.
I want to talk to someone.
Well, I mean, allowances can be made, but again, you have to wait until you're in front of a magistrate and processed. Right now, you're detained.
He goes back and sits down and says, man.
All right.
He'll lean over to Hector. How are we gonna get out of this?
All right.
We need a good legal defense. That lady assaulted us. She hit us first.
All right,
She
Corporal. You'll take from here.
And
It's
then she
getting
tried to
late,
stab us.
he says, through the bars. Aye, sir, he says as he slams he slams his fist over his heart in a salute and straightens his back. Satisfied, the guard captain nods to him and rounds the corner.
So when I go to the bars again, I'll say, "Hey, you! What's your name?"
He looks. His brow kind of furrows, and his lips tighten. He's like, "To you, I'm a guard." He says,
That's fair.
Sir.
That's fair. Well, sir, as he does a little curtsy. Well, sir, I would like to know. Do you happen to know the status of our our imprisonment, our trial? Like, are we even charged with anything?
well, you're charged of breaching the peace of the public, assault with a deadly weapon, the intent to do serious bodily harm or death to a fellow citizen, and for the property damage of one's. What is it? That's a colorful name. Red Dog Tavern.
And what happened to the other half of this engagement. The people that attacked us.
Well, I mean, for all this fighting, we hardly charge anyone for those unless they get out of hand as they were, but from all accounts, you are the ones that escalated to the point where we needed to get involved with deadly weapons.
Well, I think there's a bit of a unfair. I think there's a bit of a unfair treatment happening here. My friend here, he was also gravely wounded, as you see the blood on his chest still. His wounds were not healed.
Well,
she assaulted a minor.
Yes, we're all.
She's a predator.
Mm-hmm. She's an acquaintance of Jeffrey.
That's evidence. It's evidence.
Well,
yes.
You see,
there were two halves to this engagement, sir. I implore you. You stand for for what's right in this city. How is it that we were incarcerated and they threw the first punch and gravely wounded my friend here?
Because he cuts in. Listen, the establishment owner, the owner of the private property, pressed charges against you, and since civil charges were incurred, we have the right to pursue criminal charges. Now, you are accused of such criminal charges on grounds for your arrest. Whether or not the magistrate decides to charge you with these crimes and then try you for them, that's on the magistrate. I don't try you guys. I'm just here to watch you and make sure you don't do anything stupid until you stand in front of the magistrate. Then he's going to decide whether you rot in here or if you're free to go.
Of course. I just would like to clear up something. So we've been charged with what? Assault on a few citizens. What happened if we were to somehow, by some graces of Raidenwick, walk out of this place right now? Would we be, arrested on the spot? Our posters hung out on the streets? I don't.
Well, if you were to somehow escape, which you will not do.
Absolutely not.
You will. Your picture would go up as a wanted man. You'll be posted in every bondsman's office in the city, and you will have a bounty that is to be collected whether you are alive or dead. So it is very bad for your health to escape.
I was not thinking of escaping. I just wanted to know what if,
And pray. and if you would do attempt it, and I welcome you to try, know that if you try, you must succeed in leaving here, because if you are caught in the process, I will kill you, it says.
As is your job, sir. Sir, you, what are you, a knight of Raidenwick? Is that how you got this position?
Nothing so fancy. I'm a sensible civil servant, he says.
Oh, of course,
making a mocking bow.
Okay. I can talk. Oh yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to sit down now. How long do you think it will take for our trial to be picked up by the magistrate?
He shrugs. Days, weeks.
Is there any way we can expedite this process? Like, would you have any pull in that area?
Why would I help you? Yes.
I simply just want to know if you could. The time passes by here so slow. I just was making conversation.
I mean, I am, again, not the magistrate. I can't make your charges go away.
Of course. If only I could talk to your captain again.
Oh. It is late. Captain's probably heading out and retiring for the evening.
I'm curious. Well, since this whole like trial process is like super secret and stuff, do what we know, like will we be like expelled if we miss this trial?
It is the initiation, so you could probably assume that if you were to miss the initiation, you will not get into the academy.
Thank you very much for your help in the matter. I just clearing some things up in my head, and I'll go back to Hector, and I'll say, Moonbai, come here.
On this map.
I'll say, Moonbai, come here. So, if we do miss this initiation, it is safe to say that we will be, expelled or, lose our chance to, continue into the Ravenwood Academy.
Well, that's no good now.
It is not. If we do break out, however, we would be wanted, and that is also not good.
Well, what if we just kill all the guards?
I think the amount that we would be wanted, I think the amount that would be on our heads would triple by however many guards we kill. I think.
Well, I mean, what? Moompie's gonna go over to the bars and see how strong they are.
Please do. He's gonna scurry away back to the bench.
They're iron. They're formidable.
Can you turn into a rat again?
Strength roll.
Can you turn into a rat again and go and get the keys to let us out?
All right, so you pull against the bars and you hear they bend slightly as you pull on them.
No.
Well, they're not big enough for me to get through.
I probably could tend to that and get us out of here, no problem. But the fact of the matter is that this man is put here to watch us. If he sees us not in here, he will assume that we have escaped and put a bounty out on our heads. We can't hide also Ravenwood Academy. They'll kill us.
How small of a creature can you get?
However small a giant fly is.
Well, what if you fly into his ear and then get real big like?
I think you're hinting back to something in another campaign. I don't know. Now I could spit all ideas here. Now I could do that, but I did not think that would be a very good idea. I think we should.
Is there anyone else on the star with us? Or is it just us three?
Just you three. No.
I don't know. We'd have to figure out a way to escape without anyone knowing, attend the initiation, and come back here. I don't think there's enough time for that. I don't think there's nothing would help with that.
Are there any windows in our cell?
I mean, you see what you see.
So there's no windows.
I think we should wait and then initiate next year.
Well, what if we just join a different order? Like,
yeah.
What other orders are there?
We could become bandits.
True.
Do a full heel turn.
The not too lenient order.
I'm just saying, if my page, he put a lot on this, and it would be very embarrassing to go back to him not of the Ravenwood Order. I think being a bandit is not as bad. If we wanted to, I don't think we should.
Hey, Moompie's gonna go over to the bars. Now, God, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
That's on edge.
How often do you all catch bandits around these pots? Purely for academic reasons. Yeah, I'm doing some research on bandits.
Well,
it's for my dissertation.
That depends. There's a reason why they check the old northern territories is where they like to trek and catch the caravans. You see here in Telvara, you better hope that if you're a bandit that the guards catch you, because if one of the other guilds, one of their retaining armies catch you, one of those private armies of one of those lordlings catch you, or hell, one of the other rival criminal factions, if they catch you, and you haven't made the right friends, he says, well, you'll have a very short career indeed, he says.
So we can retire early is what you're saying. Okay, I get it. I'm planning to come back.
Yep.
Now, that guy says if we're bandits, we can get rich and retire early.
Or you get the blood let out of you and find your way to an early grave. But
that's okay. I got a strong heart. I'll get more blood. Moonpie can come over here where the guard's not looking and try and use Fireball on the bars. So like a small fireball. He whispers.
When I was gonna put.
No fireball.
Oh no, go ahead. No fireball. So close. When I was gonna put.
God, are you gonna feed us?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Don't you have to keep us alive?
You're not gonna starve. You can have breakfast in the morning.
Look at me. I'm nothing but skin and bones and muscle and teeth.
You are a very large orc. You
I'm very hungry.
Well, I guess you can eat one of your friends. You know, if you don't mind the additional assault and murder charge.
I'm gonna come over here and look at my friends. Now, you're my cousin, so I can't eat you.
Oh.
But
I don't taste good. I've got burns.
Oh, right. You don't taste good. That's right. I don't like my meat burnt.
I think we should wait out our sentence. I do not think that our sentence would be that severe if they know the context behind our engagement.
Right, but we're gonna miss our taste.
A taste of what? Oh, a test.
Our
yes,
test.
test.
A taste of what?
Yes,
Freedom.
Yes.
How am I gonna get back to Bertha?
Brilda?
My sweet cook, Brilda, my sweet cook lady.
Maybe she'll break us out.
Right
Maybe
now, I can feel her yearning for me. Moonpie's gonna reach a hand out the bar and sing, "Somewhere out there, beneath the pale moon sky." And he's gonna wait to hear if he can see her, bring her singing back.
Hey, you stop that! He says he kicks the
Hey.
the cage.
You don't like love? You don't believe in miracles?
He looks. What are you talking about?
You trying to stop my true love? And that's not acceptable.
Listen, if you're trying to find true love in jail, it's probably not going to end the way you like.
I'm talking about the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Well, if you're
The
trying to find
biceps
love
as
in
big as
jail,
my head.
after you guys get processed through here, you may not see another lady for a while. So I don't think you're going to be finding a lady in jail.
That's if we get processed, and if you don't fall in love with one of us
Yeah,
first.
if we're going to be in there for a while, we might as well.
So if you've seen criminals come and go throughout this place. What is the process for the minors?
How old are your characters minors?
Yeah, my character's 17.
Yeah, we're all minors. We're like.
Are we supposed to be
15,
children?
12. The lady's like.
Is this like a
beating us
college
down.
thing, or is it like a?
Yeah, it's like a college thing, but
Oh, it's a
They're
college
literally
thing.
little kids.
Yeah, my character is 17.
oh, okay.
Mine is young too, at 15.
I'd like to reach out to my mama. She can post bail.
Mom, help, Mom,
Move.
Mom,
Which-
I want my mommy. Mommy,
What's
I see her now.
Mom,
hey?
Mom,
Stop that. That's really
Mom.
annoying. He says.
No.
All right, well, if you guys are gonna call for your mom, I'll let you do that. I'm gonna, but try to be quiet. I need to.
Wait, no. Come here.
What? He says.
You've seen so many prisoners come and go from here, right? What do you think we'd get a severe sentence? Do you think like how long? Like maybe like a day of community service, you know?
I don't know. He kind of shrugs. Not my problem, he says.
Of course. Enjoy your rest.
Yep. Later.
Damn. Is there like hair? Oh God.
Is there a press person like the Gazette or something? They've imprisoned minors.
Yes, when you're in jail, you have access to the press immediately.
Fox News, come here.
Fox News.
Fox News. Fake
They
news.
arrested us for trying to demonstrate our Second Amendment right.
Yeah. With weapons?
With weapons.
Did they take our weapons? Do we have anything on us?
No. Yes, they confiscated your weapons. Yes, they just threw you in jail with your weapons. Like,
You never know.
You guys want to
Does
watch
anyone
that
have
play away?
magic?
It could be dumb guards.
Where's magic?
oh, here you go.
Moon pie, no, fireball.
I'm a little bit magic. What you thinking? What are you thinking?
Let's break out.
Did they take their arcane focus?
Oh, charm! Charm the guard. Use your charm.
I feel like because I can charm the guard, but if we break out of here, we will be criminals. We will be hunted and murdered.
Not the guard opens the door.
What?
Not if the guard opens it. You charm him.
I don't know if this is gonna work. I'll go to the bars and
try it.
I start clanging on the bars like, hello, I need some help. Come here, please.
What? He says, rubbing the temples of his forehead.
And I'm gonna like wave my fingers off to the side and say, please help us. And he's gonna just cast a charm person.
As you cast the spell, you see some wards that are placed within the cell, and they light and fizz faintly. Nothing happens.
I would like some food, please. My friend here, he requires much sustenance. He is so huge. He will literally eat one of us. I cannot take that chance. I have to go home.
Well, I mean, try to fight him off, and if you want to press charges in the morning if he assaults you, we can take care of it then. If not, you could die knowing that he'll be charged for murder.
Of course. Thank you. Your help as always.
Protect and serve, it's what I say, he says.
So yeah, I'll go back there and say, I cannot use magic. Something in this cell is keeping me from using my abilities. Actually, I guess he's like right there, just sitting like right next to the bars, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna hear in his mind. He's gonna hear. He's gonna hear. Something creepy, just something like he's gonna hear like whispers, you know?
Okay, I mean that's not the creepiest thing I could think of him hearing, but yeah.
He's gonna hear like like faint whispers off, just like in his head.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
I like leaning against the bars, like with my arms crossed, just like looking the other way. I'd be like, me, I'm not doing anything.
Says
Moon pie is gonna start singing some Chain Gang songs. We shall not be moved.
I wonder because I can't cast spells, but
Is it day yet? Can we be summoning the ministry now?
it's like yeah, we should probably. There's nothing we can do really besides if I try a wild shape, but no. We should okay.
These fire symbols on the walls and they're stopping my fireballs. What it is?
Yes. I will sit down and beat it and go like well
I'm gonna sleep.
there's nothing I can do right now, so I guess the only option is to miss the initiation.
Yes. Oh gosh. This is perfect. Hold on.
Well, Hector, I hope you find a nice spot to sleep in, because we'll be here for a while. He leans back.
Let's see.
Hector just starts singing this.
Lovely song. Nice use of your trunk there. Yes.
Alrighty. So. Trying to get this set up real quick. Hold on one second. Pictures.
Is there anything in the cell at all?
There's a few buckets.
There's
Ooh.
buckets.
What's in the bucket?
No blankets. Actually, wait. There's bench over here. Boom. Sit down.
What's in the bucket?
Well, it's for you to poop in and pee in.
Stop.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not full of anything right now.
Well, we can fill it, right, and then empty it.
You could.
You are menace.
That is a possibility.
We should fill up these buckets, and then we'll empty it.
What will we fill it with?
Oh, whatever. Will we fill this with?
I'm curious. What do you think we should? What do you think we should fill it with?
I know.
Love.
And what do you want to empty it? I think I know where it's going.
Guys, what should we put in these buckets? Oh.
I think he's asleep.
Who's asleep?
I lost
Moon
my
Pie?
person.
Moon Pie, are you sleeping?
Moonpie is sleeping.
Okay.
Hey, what do you want to
Dreaming of
dump?
his,
Oh, go ahead.
dreaming of his cow back home.
The werewolf cow.
Yes.
Come to where cow.
All right. I don't think you guys are ready for this.
Yeah. Okay. What's next? Come on. Give it to us.
Bone Star is ready.
Classic.
Rob, do your best Macho Man impersonation.
Oh yeah, brother.
Yep.
Okay.
Sit.
Now do your best Macho Man, but he's doing that screaming in the corn songs.
What? Screaming in the what song?
Yeah, corn goes like, bop-a-doom, bop, that fucking shit.
No.
Macho Man.
That's the Hansons. Bob scoot up that do up. Yeah.
Corn style. K-O-R-N.
like corn.
Oh, corn. Okay. You said corn song. I was like, what corn song?
Corn songs.
Corn. K-O-R-N. Corn. The band.
Like the beginning of Twist.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's Macho Man.
I can't do that. Who can do that?
I think you can do it.
I would have to practice. That's
fucking.
That's
okay,
out there.
You're making animal noise.
That wasn't too bad.
Give me your best Jar Jar Binks. Give me your best Jar Jar Binks as Bane.
You used to think the darkness is your ally. You so merely adopted the darkness.
We'll break back. Yes, hear it. Oh, you're back, Mr. Anakin.
Oh,
By the way, that's my token. Maelstrom.
What? That's everybody's token. That's a fly on the wall.
What the?
Wallfly.
Oh,
And I didn't move it. I didn't move it. That's
Right.
everybody. Everybody can move that.
right.
And quit moving it. That's cheating. That's just so people that aren't in that panel can see.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you distracted me from what I was doing. I'll have to find it again.
3 minutes of meat time.
Alright. God.
You see, I cannot be forsaken.
By the way, I wrote the letter. I typed it up real quick.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Would you rather me send it to you publicly or privately?
Here's my impersonation of
either
Johnny
or is
Cash.
Okay,
Johnny Cash's shirt sang by Macho Man. You see, I hurt myself today. Oh yeah. To see if I still bleed.
Hey Zach, did you think Svanhild would have looked at the letter that Myron wrote?
If he showed it to her, I don't think she'd.
He wrote it on the table and then showed it to the other two, so...
Probably take a glance at it if it was just right there in front of everybody.
Okay, I was like, okay.
Maybe like a word or two.
Myron,
All right.
Here we go.
This is the closest I could find for Brilda. But
I don't see anything. Oh, that's big.
Oh, it's big.
Interesting.
We can't...
Very
Oh
big
no!
Interesting.
Oh God! Not the cafeteria lady.
yeah, that's Brilda.
Oh my god.
Brilda Broadaxe.
Who?
Today. What's her size?
Oh, she's plus.
Gargantuan?
She's plus
Magnanimous.
size. Yeah,
Magnanimous.
hefty.
Her size is voluptuous. How dare you?
She's
No,
gorgeous.
All right, so that's about as big as she'll be too.
Maybe she was born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
You hear her stomping down.
She's literally large.
Where's my moon pie? She says, stomping.
Moonline's gonna chop up. I smell it. I smell pure carnal energy.
She looks around and she sniffs at the air. She looks over at the corporal. The corporal is like, "Ma'am, what is this?" The captain runs down the hallway. Mistress Broadaxe. He says, "This is highly unusual." He's like, and she plants her hands firmly on her hips. Now you guys took these perfectly good kids and put them in jail. You should be ashamed of yourself. She squints an eye at the corporal, who kind of withers under her gaze, and then she shoots another look over at the captain. What do you have to say for yourself? Well, they broke the piece. I don't want to hear it. They're kids. They couldn't hurt anybody. Let's see. She's gonna roll intimidation.
Nice. Your advantage.
Oh no!
Oh, it's 12. Well, that's all well and good, Mr. Spirlda, but we do have to uphold the law. We can't just let every ne'er-do-well out of jail just simply because you take... He kind of trails off and swallows his words as her eyes narrow. Listen. You know who I am. Of course, he says. Well, looks over at the corporal. The corporal looks at him, and he kind of like strafes off to the side. And she makes her way over to the bars of the cell. Get out of the way.
Hello.
My darling.
My little green pie, she says, smiling down.
No, this is wrong. This is wrong.
Moonpie's gonna try and bend the bars so he can get out and get to her.
Roll strength. Was it
I did.
the power of love? All right. You start to bend. They creak. And they go to bend, and Brilda sticks her big meaty paws in between the bars and easily moves them aside, and they flex like thin, like thin wire beneath her
Yes.
her meaty mitts.
Take me in your strong arms, my darling.
And you throw your arms up to her, and her being your size, about a good 10 heads taller than you, she grabs you and slings you over her back shoulder.
Oh no.
Fucking half giant or something?
Hello.
Maybe. You have to ask.
Come to battle. We shall ride across jade fields and soak the land in blood.
The magistrate will hear of this, Mr. Sprilda, he says. Yeah, tell him to come see me in person, then, she says, as she walks off. With me.
Team, we're above the law! We're above the law!
Yeah, we'll like hesitantly walk out. Be like, look at them like, is it okay? All right. And then start walking after Brilda. Like, okay, I don't wanna break any laws.
The corporal kind of like shuffles. The corporal's shuffling his feet and looking down, not meeting your guys' gaze as you guys pass him. And
we've enjoyed the stay.
Yeah,
yes, it was quite hospitable. You should give that one a raise. And I start following after.
The captain's kind of huffing and puffing, and he looks over at Brilda, who doesn't really gaze back at her. She just keeps walking, expecting nothing to happen. He eyes. I will remember this, he says, eyeing each one of you.
Remember the sight of true love. One day this could be you.
Please. We will cause no more trouble for you in the future. I swear. Thank you. And bye. Start walking away.
Right. Stronger boss next time.
All right. So you're Moonpie is carried off by Brilda.
Yep. Into the sunset.
Into the sunset. Well, yeah. Well, you guys just kind of like walk out of the path that he made.
Awesome.
All right.
So we have 3.
Right.
So we have 3. We need 1 more. God help me.
We must quickly get to our entrance exam.
There's only 3 of us. We don't have enough people.
We have the turtles. My cousin has the turtle.
Not you. We need to have 1 more person.
Moonpie's just gonna point to like a random commoner on the street and be like, "Come with us."
Yes. It's like, yes, there's gold. Come with us.
Roll,
my darling.
Roll persuasion.
Yeah, just pick him up, brother. Just pick him up.
Who, me?
Yeah, somebody roll persuasion. You just say, "Hey, you, come with me."
And like a single gold coin, like, here's a gold coin.
I got a 19 on persuasion.
Trust me, it's nothing weird. We just need you. You just need your help.
All right, so this beggar.
I got a 19.
This beggar guy, you see, he's pointing, "Hey, you!" And he's sitting on the road. He's got like he's clearly flea bitten. He has pox marking his face, and you throw gold at him, and he's like, and he kind of like lifts up as he wipes his spittle from his mouth, and he grabs a wineskin and he kind of stumbles behind you guys.
Fucking disaster.
We have 4. Perfect.
I think I avoided a bullet.
I love this.
Teaming up with.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh my god, this is great. I love this. We don't even need him. We'll just be like, sit in the back. He's like,
so your new companion.
Oh, this is too much.
He seems to be rambling and talking to you. He bursts out in like what might be a song, and he kind of mutters, and he smells faintly of urine.
That's right. That's
a
right.
Good battle cry if I've ever heard one.
Yes. I'll put a copper piece in his little hat.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. Come here. Come on.
Bard should mark this day as the Ballad of the Moons and...
Like, start writing it down. Moons.
I'm going to call you Jared. The Moon and Jared.
And Jared, yes.
You're calling him Jared?
Another Jared.
Another Jared.
All right, Jared.
Oh my god.
As the chronicler, and I will write this down about the moon and Jared.
Matter of fact,
an epic tale.
I found a after you guys.
Is there a character sheet for Jared, the homeless man?
Yes, we did. We need it. It's like -1 on
Hold
everything.
on, I found a makeshift character sheet for him here.
Commoner.
Got 5
Great,
health
I
points.
love it.
He is gonna have commoner.
I'm,
We're just
I'm,
gonna like make a circle around him. Protect the president. Protect the president.
we're just gonna like a gust of wind is gonna knock them down.
If it's a commoner, he has 4 HP, I think.
Oh God,
Just like it's
this is
just
great. This is stupid. I love this. I was like, I'm gonna bring Leorio back out. Fine, I'm cool with that.
You got Jared. We don't need Larry.
Oh man, where's he at?
This is lovely.
Oh god.
This is
We
funny.
shall ride eternal and fiery across the skies of Stelron.
Mhm. You know, let me see what I can turn into. Let me pull out this this beast list.
Soon we will have bodies that women love and
All
men
right.
will fear.
So there he is. There's
Love it.
Jared too.
Well, I fucking love it.
Oh my God! Hey, he
Jared
looks
is
hefty,
the
though.
best
He looks
character I've ever
hefty. He looks pretty hefty though. You got it.
Yeah, you can take a hit.
Mhm.
He used to be an adventurer until he took an arrow to the knee.
We don't know that he's
Right.
a hobo, but he's definitely a drunk. A sloppy
Yeah,
drunk.
it's fine.
All right.
Let's see. What can I turn into? I can turn into a Fey Badger.
A badger.
Brilda's kind of gives you a, now, that won't work every time, she says. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to be in a lot of trouble for this, she says, kind of rubbing the back of her head, but I couldn't let my poor Schnookums rot in jail, and I would never see him if you guys got thrown out of the
That's right.
academy.
Love will
Yes.
conquer all.
We understand, and we will not make any more trouble for you in the future. I thank you very much.
I will climb over a mountain of corpses to get to you.
I can't wait for her to find out about the lunch lady and for her to drop him as stop being his patron in
Wait,
response.
she's the lunch lady, isn't she?
Oh, that is lunch lady.
It is?
Yeah, it is lunch
Yeah.
lady.
That's a lunch lady?
Yeah.
Your patron is the lunch lady?
Yeah, I got the best one.
That's right.
Jealous?
No.
Rob? Are you jealous?
Like
No.
if you guys start,
I was joking, but that's the actual lunch lady? Oh my god.
she looks, no, she confides in you guys like, now listen, like I said, I can't be doing this all the time, so if you guys are leaving the campus grounds, which you won't be doing for the foreseeable future, she eyes all of you.
Correct.
Good, she says. But you're lucky that a couple of friends of mine happen to be staying at the tavern you're in. Were saying something about, a couple of the guards arresting a couple of the initiates. And then I heard them describe my poor Schnookums here. As she gingerly taps the bottom of Moon Pie, who's still being carried like a sack of potatoes over her
Who's the
shoulder.
minor?
Oh,
She's like he's like 17.
Yeah, that's fine. There's no age of consent in this world.
So it's kind of wacky.
When Chris Hansen shows up, it'll be fine.
He's 7, and they haven't done it. How do you know how old she is? You don't know.
Chill.
Yeah, right?
She's
She's 12.
It's not.
Yeah.
She
You have to get into it. You're okay.
Besides, like as I said before, this was supposed to be like you guys were in college. I didn't know you guys were
Oh yeah.
younger.
It's fine. I'll be 18.
yeah,
in a couple
17-year-olds can go to college,
Yeah.
With this
but still minor.
All right. So for story purposes, you're 18.
days. Okay,
Nice.
fine.
Okay. You just said you're probably more like 37, but you lied and said you were 17.
Yeah, he doesn't really know his age.
Yeah. All right. That's who's in character. Okay.
He's a lot of sun and moons.
Yes. All right.
He only remembers the last 18 years.
Will the beggar be like? Will they go back to the dormitories?
He's with us for the long
Yeah,
He's
I assume
following
so.
you guys.
Yeah, I assume. So. I just wanted some clarification. I was like, this weird old.
He can sleep in my room with me.
Yes.
Exactly.
You guys make it back to the campus grounds, and you're followed by this drunken, sodden man. But at seeing Brilda Broadaxe, the guardsmen posted stiffen up and puff out their chest and give a salute and don't really comment as you guys walk by. Now, it's already late enough. You guys need to get straight to bed. You got a lot of work tomorrow.
Right, my darling. Perhaps I can have a room in the kitchen to sleep.
Now, what kind of woman do you take me for? She harumps and drops you on the ground.
I must court you first. I must bring you the head of a dragon.
Nope.
Prove my worth.
I knew you were a man of my heart. She says fondly as she clasps both of her hands and puts them to her cheek, squeezing her ample bosoms together.
Wait for me, my darling.
Over her rotund flesh.
Voluptuous, thank you.
With bated breath, my sweet, she says.
We're gonna have a wedding episode sometime in the future, and it's just gonna be the most horrific thing.
The dress is just the flesh of the enemies I've killed.
A barbarian wedding.
You better start collecting.
You're gonna need a lot to cover all that.
Like a city's full.
Alright, so looks like you guys are pretty much squared away. Meanwhile, did you have anything? You guys were squared up as well on the other side?
Yeah, I guess we go back to our rooms and we
Yeah, I want to find Svanhild and Myron.
All right, so when you finally get back after you guys were searching around, that probably took you well into midnight, and that's probably about the same time you guys got back. Matter of fact, as you're making your way back to the barracks, you kind of see that you see the other three accompanying, and there's this man who's kind of stumbling behind them. Matter of fact, Hector, I think he's leaning on you a little bit, and you're kind of holding him up.
Yeah, I got him.
Thank you.
He grabs your trunk and starts singing into it. And when he does so, make a Constitution check.
Poison, acid damage.
Okay, hold on.
He's got a breath weapon.
I'll be here tomorrow. He says.
You heard of holy water. Puts water in his mouth, since the opposite. Corrupted water.
It's his breathalyzer.
Ooh.
Hey.
Breathalyzer.
All right, so your cheeks puff up as you swallow back bile creeping up in your throat as the rancid stench of his fetid breath is just breathed directly into your nostrils as he uses it as a microphone. But you still remember me, he says.
Is that Leonard Skinner?
Yep.
I definitely can smell you. I'll remember you. Disgusting color.
I should say that, he says.
Why?
Right.
On the back.
Agreed.
I'll run ahead and catch up to Svanhild and the Myron. I'm like, what happened? You weren't arrested?
Turn around. I assumed you were. Why are you out? Have you?
We have found a most gracious patron.
Sorry, do I know you? Walk away.
Wow.
He'll give him some time. He'll get around. He'll get more around.
Somebody that I used
Wise
to
course of
know.
action.
That's a wise course of action.
But yes, we leave now, and we will try not to make any more troubles. He looks back at the group.
Yes, try not to draw weapons in a bar fight next time.
As you look behind you, you see one of the trees that are out in front of the area, and you see your new friend with his pants pulled down, defecating underneath the tree.
And who is this charming fellow you have brought with you?
This is our fourth.
It's a Gerald. The legend.
His name is Gerald.
For many years.
Jared.
We've
Jared,
found
yes.
our own Jared, funny enough, but I suppose you seem to have made a new team?
Ah, yes. 3 of us and 1 Jared.
We shall meet you across the fields of battle.
Yes, I'll catch you I'll see you on the other side of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Indeed. Indeed.
Extend my hand to shake it.
I'm just fucking looking at it. I'll hesitantly take his hands. Yes.
I'll try not to hit you with too many fireballs.
Yes, we'll go easy on you. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Jade, on the other hand, he goes hard all the time.
Oh, yeah, he's a fourth.
Last time I recalled, you turned into a rat and ran away.
That is quite a while ago.
Where did you?
That was later. That was earlier today.
That was quite a while ago. Yes.
That was earlier today. It was this afternoon.
One moment though. Your friend Jared, is he armed?
Is he who?
Armed.
Is he who?
Oh, he has.
He's got a bottle.
He can see if you smell his breath. Oh, he's armed.
And he's got a bottle.
And he's got the bottle.
Well, I reckon your chances are dire as is. So tell you what, I'm going to give him 2 of my daggers. I'll give these to your friends.
Ooh, I'll take him from. I'll intercept and take him from Smile's hands. Be like, yes, thank you very much. He will get them at the time of the battle. I don't trust him with them just yet.
Yes. That is probably a wise course of action.
He says, as he's wiping his
Yes,
sodded hands on his shirt.
Indeed, my friend.
That's good.
Good observation, I'd say.
Let's get you to a laboratory. Have you ever seen those? A bathroom. He'll lead him over to the dormitories.
As when they're far away, I kind of turn to Svanhild. Are they going to pass?
I'm not sure if we're going to pass, quite frankly.
Well,
a story for another.
We did what we did.
Now.
Well, this is how it is now, so I suppose let's let us rest and meet up here in the early morning to gather our compatriots and go from there.
All right.
Right, bed, then wake up 5 a.m. to meet them at the gate.
Yeah, we have to wake up in 4 to 5 hours.
Because of that, everybody make a DC 13 con check.
Oh no.
Con check or con
save?
Oh no.
Oh Lord, I got 18. I'm great.
You're good.
I'm used to sleeping 3 hours.
Con saving throw?
Yes.
Okay. Come on.
You're good.
Got this, Myron.
No!
Ooh.
Oh!
Myron, you take
I have
2...
nightmares of my past.
Yes, you have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Damn. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good.
You got a nat 1. Nat 1.
Oh my god!
What's 2?
Wow.
Oh, it does. You have disadvantage on saving throws or whatever.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's 2 speed have.
2 is disadvantage on saving throws. It doesn't get squirrely until 3, so it doesn't.
No, it's disadvantage on ability at 1 and speed halved at 2.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Yep.
Okay.
So wouldn't that be attacks?
Yeah.
No, there's a different level for attacks.
That's a third.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll
disadvantage on attack and saving throws.
Yeah. But it's survivable. It's not. I had a barbarian that had level 4 of exhaustion. It wasn't fun.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a barbarian, not a rogue. Where's exhaustion?
Oh yeah, it'll mess you up.
I guess you're purely a ranged fighter now.
I've always been purely range.
You're so yeah, you're pretty there's a lot that happened. It was a very dense day, and it just took a lot out of you, especially you getting to bed this late.
Yeah.
Open through that window, running away.
Moon Pie, you managed to get a restful sleep despite your yearnings to be next to Brilda, your lady love.
All right, I have Jared in my room to talk to.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Never
sir.
been in love, Jared.
As you ask
Have a
him
woman
this-
light your soul on fire.
he
Yeah,
says,
I know exactly what you mean.
"Um,
I also speak orc. But I heard you.
and
Yeah, it's even harder to read.
he says as his eyes look heavy as he drifts off to sleep.
You should braid his head when you sleep.
But he somehow he managed to sleep after his cacophony of raucous snoring. Maybe that's kind of what contributed to Myron, because his room was placed just so around the other side of the wall.
It's like, oh god.
You hear this god awful snoring that you just couldn't keep out because your attuned assassin senses are just dialed in. You're unable to find a deep restful sleep, especially with rhythmic roaring that's happening in the thin walls in the dorm next to you.
Well then, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun next week.
All right.
That'll be real fun. I can't wait for that.
Hey, so
Oh yeah.
Technically, we're on opposite ends now. We're enemies now, so I can't. I gotta root against you.
all right. We got a couple more minutes left. I'll just say that it's next morning. You guys were waking up a little bit earlier to meet those other two. Are you doing anything to make preparations for her? And as I said before, yeah, Myron, you're felt like you look and feel like hammered dog shit today.
Oh my god.
I'll just resummon my packed weapon as a greatsword. I don't know nothing.
No. I'm going to.
Power game a little.
I'm gonna druidcraft a flower ring, a ring of crown of flowers. And I'm gonna put it on Jared's head. I'm like, now you're battle ready.
He said. He threw it on and he's still like.
Oh, you should be
passed
sober
out.
now.
Yeah. Did you guys wake him up?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I guess
the other two are meeting them there at 5, so they're up at like 4:30. So they're up really early in the morning. So we'll do with them first. Are you guys doing anything specific?
No, I'm all good. I felt the faithful. Nope, we're good. Oh, I mean, I'm good. I don't know about everybody else.
Okay. Well, we'll start with Swineheld and Myron first.
Myron. Oh.
Nope. I'm so low.
Been a while since I felt like this.
How do I calculate my?
Are you good?
No.
Huh?
Here, you can take my tea.
You what?
I'm talking to Svineheld.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Zoned out a minute.
This is all clean clothes.
Hector, you
Hold it.
I'll put it later. Sorry.
I suppose we should go down and meet our friends.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
You all right, my friend?
You see a couple. You see a couple of the other early risers that are and tryhards that are up at the same hour as you are, going over strategy stuff. They kind of look over at you, and they kind of give you a hard look.
I can barely walk. I'm fucking.
Yeah, they take a good look at Myron, and then you see some of them are trying to contain their smiles and eagerness and and talk to each other.
This is just wonderful. Let us go meet our friends.
All I heard last night was
Well,
just
it's okay.
crying for like some cafeteria lady. I'm just gonna
cannot
suffer
imagine
through
it.
that. Come on.
Quite frankly, if this is the sort of folk that get entered into this order, I might simply go back to the life of a merchant.
Wow.
Oh.
If anything, I got my patron just gonna keep me on as a mercenary.
All right, so you got you guys make it to the front gates, and you do see Jared and Dobar there. They brought their own gear and stuff. They seem to be outfitted.
Good day,
Awesome.
gentlemen.
Good day to you.
Good day.
The other Jared.
Oh, there, Jared.
Yeah, there, Jared.
Our Jared.
There, Jared.
Yeah. You started this.
All right,
The sober Jared.
let's hope this is a long experience and a profitable
Okay.
one for us. He
Alright,
says, jabbing over.
let's get inside, and once
Creative
that starts,
fortuitous
you'll get the
for
letter.
All of us.
Yeah, you look like shit,
Yes,
friend.
that is-
Yeah, just a big. It's not my first time feeling like this, so let's keep going.
indeed.
Hold on, man. Do you know what this? Do you know what this is gonna be like? What you guys are doing, or?
Trials.
It's part of the initiation. We don't know. It's supposed to be kept a secret.
Like
Are we sure?
My-
Our chances are gonna be good if he's gonna be like this, right?
He's not much of a frontline fighter anyway. He should.
as
be.
long as I'm
long
not
as-
talking to anyone, but I'm a bit slower. So, but I'm.
Then you keep your distance and continue
Yeah.
to fire your arrows. You
Yeah.
should be fine.
I'm just saying, because
I'll
you
stay
guys
in the
don't-
back.
if you guys don't get in, it kind of ruins the other end of our deal.
Well,
We
then
can
you
talk-
make money.
Oh,
Then you make sure we get in. Let's
Yes.
go.
he looks over at Dobar. I guess. Okay, I think we can roll with it.
Yeah.
As Dobar gives him a reassuring nod and a smirk,
Yeah.
and he slings the pack over his shoulder.
Worst case scenario, you get. Either way, you have the letter once the thing starts,
I guess. Well,
and you get paid. There you go. So.
I'm starving, he says as he pats his stomach. You guys got any
Well-
food around here?
No. Sir, I'm a little cranky.
We do have food. Come with me. I'll lead
Yeah.
you to the cafeteria along with.
Is
Oh,
there like a
that's right,
healing
yeah.
station at this school?
Yeah, I mean,
there's-
there's an infirmary.
Could I stop there along the way and see if like just bang on the door and just be like, I need something to wake me up.
You see
I
the
need
infirmary-
energy.
You see it's a woman with frizzly hair and a deep purple robe. She has some bifocal glasses, and she kind of rubs her eyes. What do you want?
I'm exhausted. I need something just to get rid of it until I can rest, or just cure me of it. I only have so much money.
You guys got some math.
Nice.
That'll be right now.
First years, she mutters under her breath.
I'm
as she
so,
takes-
I apologize. I don't know. It was like, you could say it was like a 1 in 20 chance that I was going to be like this, but
This was one.
Yeah. He says, let me let you in on a secret. There's
mhm.
these. You can get these from an apothecary, she says. She hands you something to him. But since you didn't go to apothecary, 1 gold.
Damn.
What does it do? Can it stack?
It's a stim. It's a stim. It basically gets rid of a level of exhaustion.
Do you have any more? It seems
Wow.
like I need a few. And honestly, I might need more.
Listen, that's gonna cost you. I work the
How
night
much?
shift. 5 gold.
Done.
She says, "Nice doing business with
Damn.
you." She says,
How many of those do I get?
"You get 3."
3? If I chug 2, do my 2 levels of exhaustion go away?
You do, but you get There are side effects for taking 2 at a time, and you'll have to roll.
I'll take
You get
one.
heart palpitations.
I'll take one, and then I'll go meet up with my teammate and ask if I should take another.
All right. So the heaviness leaves your limbs, and you feel a little bit more spry. You're still not 100% yet, but it's a visible improvement from where you're at.
Is it what was it called?
Stim leaf.
Potion? Dim leaf. Okay. Alright, just typing that into my.
It's kind of like Adderall for college in this world. Yeah.
Okay, I'm a bit better. I'm a bit better. I don't think I need another one, but I can take another one. I got 2 more.
Nice.
If you're feeling valiant to fight, I do recommend against it.
I feel more energy in my body, but I'm probably not going to be a people person today.
That's a normal thing.
I'm not good with people.
She says,
Anyhow,
"My name's Wella. If you need any more of that, you know where to find me."
Wella?
Yeah, I'm in a 3rd year dorm barracks. She says.
Is she human? What is she?
Yeah, she's a human female.
Human. When in doubt, all made-up NPCs are human.
Nice.
Human.
Well, they're just the most prolific in Telvara.
Human.
they
Female.
fuck like rat.
Female. Wella?
Wella.
And she's a 3rd year.
She's a 3rd year student who is basically learning
Third
medicine.
year drug dealer.
Yeah, pretty much. But she's a medicine. She's a part of the academy and works as a healer.
I appreciate this.
She's a bard. She's not really a bard, but she's a bard of the guild. That's what all the support are called, bards.
Coin aside, I do sincerely appreciate this.
I appreciate it too, she says.
Take care. Any tips for the trial?
Oh, I can't really tell you about that, but well,
Very well.
Expect everything, she says.
Everything.
Interesting.
Hard to expect everything because there's so many things, but understood, sort of. Maybe.
I think that's the point, she laughs.
All right.
All
Question.
right.
All right. Goodbye.
Svanhild, you doing anything else?
That's all. I'll just drag the 2 mercs to the cafeteria if that's fine.
That's fine. Moonpie, Hector.
Moonpie is getting ready to go. He's writing a poem for his love. Roses is red, so is blood. I will spill blood for the one I love.
Nice.
I will decapitate them covered in mud.
Nice.
Take this skin for a dress, only the best.
The best.
For out are you doubts?
XOXO Moonpie. And it's just a picture of a moon and a pie because he doesn't know how to spell his name.
Nice.
So a quarter circle, 2 circles.
2 circles.
2 circles.
3 circles.
2 circles.
Oh my
Are
god.
those supposed to be titties? What?
How dare you?
How could
you ruin such a beautiful poem with that crass imagery?
Rude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
Was
I
it
don't
not last
think of that,
episode
man.
we hinted at child abuse?
Uh-huh.
Hey,
We full-blown
you
fucking
full-blown.
mentioned it.
Yeah. Pretty sure that was just overtly
Straight-
there.
Do it
But
at home.
Okay.
okay, so everybody's all set. We finally make it to the initiation ceremony after an eventful first day at the academy.
Can I say, like, I drink my potion in front of the people who are trying to hide their smile and they see me get more energized?
Well, I mean, you can, but they really don't.
Yeah.
They see
Just
you
kind of
thinking
in
something.
spite of their smile. Well, seeing me being more woken up.
I mean, a lot of
I don't know. It's more of a pity. It's more of a spiteful thing.
You're trying. Okay, you do it. And I mean, people don't.
Yeah, just for flavor, just for fluff.
Yeah,
Just for fluff.
you can do that, but
Mhm.
they still know you're still because they you don't know nothing about any of the other teams, but they've a good bit of them have seen you guys.
All right.
All right. With everybody all set, we will pick up next week. Thank you everybody for watching.
Thank you, everybody.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment.
Everyone do.
All right. Night, everyone.